Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today, to the podcast of Isaac, we're going to talk about random shit, of course. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. Is there something else?
No.
No? Alright. No. Okay.
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman too. Why is there two Batman?
This is a question that I've often asked myself. When you encounter a situation where there are two men, well, what do you call them? Plural Batman. Batmen? Batmans?
Or movie actors. But that's not the same.
No, we're just talking about the actual men that are bats.
Oh.
What do you even say to that?
One is a baseball bat, and the other one is another baseball bat.
Oh, you know what I'm trying to say.
I don't know. Batmen's, yeah.
Batmen's? You're doing both?
Yeah.
You're doing plural and an S. Alright, I give you props, sir. You figured out a new way to approach the situation I hadn't even thought of.
Well, I guess it's like this. Is it not like this? Is it?
I honestly don't know what to call it, but the normal way to pluralize something like that would be to say Batmen. But they're not really Batmen so much as they are Batmans. They're multiple Batmans.
Well, yeah, but
both ways seems wrong and both ways seem right.
Like the S is there because you can count them individually, no? Yes? No? Is it all your language words?
It doesn't matter. I don't think we're going to come to a conclusion here. I don't know. Like, you're not probably the best person to ask for English advice.
No.
And that's not your fault. I'm not blaming you or anything. It's just the way it is. But I thought it would be an interesting thing to say. And the reason that I bring this up is because, you know, the reason that this new Batman movie is so popular is because they figured out a way to have two Batmen in it. They have this Bane character who speaks just as low as Batman does. And because that's his only real trait as a superhero, or supervillain, or, you know, hero-villain, whatever the hell you want to call him, anti-hero.
No, he's a super villain. And he also has this, like, venom drug that makes him super strong.
I was talking about Batman. He's more of an anti-hero.
Well...
But he's actually a hero. He's, like, kind of both.
In these movies, yes, because, like, people, like, see him as this jerk that break roads and stuff.
Sometimes he's just this dude that, like, kills people. And he's really emo, and he's like a teenager, and he wears a really slick red and black suit. Other times he's not, he's more like an old guy who wants revenge a lot. Hey, a dime. So I don't know, I guess it's like a build your own Batman, with whatever situation you want. So let's not talk about Batman anymore, what else can we talk about?
I guess we're done with Batman. How about Superman? Do you want to talk about Superman?
No, I don't.
No.
I don't want to talk about Darkseid, I don't want to talk about Hawkeye, I don't want to talk about Knight Rider, I don't want to talk about... I meant to say Ghost Rider, but Knight Rider is even better.
Knight Rider?
Knight Rider is the fucking show from the 80s with the dude riding in the car, Kit, and then he talks to the car. You probably never heard of it, it's a stupid show.
No, yeah, I don't...
Oh man, how am I gonna...
Like, I know about like this old show that's like it's called this zone, the Twilight Zone.
Twilight Zone, yeah, that's a great show.
That's amazing. We had this.
That's like a psychological type of show. It's not so much a corny 80s show about, you know, a dude in a car.
Well, no, but it was well done.
Sure.
Definitely.
Yeah, I believe it's you know, one of the big deal shows still to this day that people will point to when they look for good like psychological drama.
Yeah, it's funny because when AVGN introduced it to the people, to the masses, I was like, I know all about these episodes, all of them. I'm a fucking nerd too.
AVGN introduced it to the masses? What are you talking about?
Yeah, AVGN did a top 10 best show of best episodes. I mean, of that show.
Well, that's just sad if people found out about that show by him. I mean, I have nothing against James Rolfe and his video game nerd, but it's like, that's sad for the people watching if they don't know about it.
Well, sad, yes, but also nice, because they do love it now, you know?
Yeah, I guess better that they know about it, but it's like, geez, where the hell have you been? I guess a lot of people would say the same shit about like Doctor Who and Star Trek, and I have no clue about that shit. So fine.
I don't really blame them because they grew up with Pokemon and Power Rangers and all that stupid shit.
Yeah, you're actually even younger than I am, so I guess it's a slightly different demographic we're talking about.
Younger?
Huh?
My voice is not younger than yours. That's for sure.
I don't know what your voice has to do with it, but I was born in '85, so
that's because my voice is deeper.
Okay.
I got a ladies' killer voice. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I remember that perk from Fallout 3. I think it made them explode and made their heads fly off.
No, it made them like 10% more like.
I know, I'm fucking around.
Stuff like that.
I'm thinking of the gore one that makes everything explode into eyeballs when you kill
That's I know what it is. I think
it's
it's just
the
blood
best perk. I always got that one.
Yeah, it makes you earn more XP, and it also like turn everything into blood, even if there's no blood in it. That's amazing.
Yeah,
it's the best thing ever.
Yeah, I want to take a moment and talk about how great Fallout 3 is, by the way. If you guys still haven't played that game, I know it's like way past its prime and New Vegas came out and all of that. New Vegas isn't even... I wouldn't even put it like 20% as good as Fallout 3. That's in my opinion. I know a lot of people will disagree with that.
Yeah, well, I disagree with that. I preferred New Vegas.
Really? Huh.
And most of my friends did too, because, we do that.
Holy shit, look at my blue baby. He's beat to shit.
That looks really bad.
Apparently my luck stat's pretty high, though, because I just shot a bunch of teeth.
It looks just like Batman when Bane
Oh
broke
god,
his...
shut up! Sorry. I got a little out of hand there.
I was expecting this reaction. You should go
here's
to
the question. Library or item room?
Library gives you 2 items.
Well, it gives me 2 potential books, but I'll do it anyway.
Yeah, but...
Alright, well...
There you go, see? See?
Yeah. I guess Book of Revelations with Blue Baby is really the only right way to go.
Yes, it's the only thing you really have to. This, the Relic, and the Habit. Once you have all of these,
man.
you're...
And if I can get the battery hooked up, 9 volt, something like that.
Not even. The Habit makes you invincible.
Oh.
That's pretty much it.
Oh, I hate not going in a door, though. I wish I could, like, trade 5 bombs to open a door. Oh, and there's a tinted rock, too. Damn it. It should be like Super Metroid, like, you can just break down a door if you have enough missiles.
Yeah. You should be able to charge your lasers and just break stuff, but nope.
Chocolate milk that shit down. So, yeah, again about Fallout 3, we got off on a tangent here. So you think New Vegas is better. What about New Vegas made it better for you?
Mostly more weapons and more ways to use my weapons better.
Let's also give our background here as far as our Fallout experience. I did finish both Fallout 3 and New Vegas entirely. I 100%ed 3. I did not come close to 100%ing New Vegas because I wanted out. I was bored of it. I wanted it to be over. I actually rushed it on hardcore mode. I think I beat the whole game in under 6 hours.
Oh, wow.
Which was absolutely appalling to me that was even possible. But I guess, granted, Fallout 3 you could also rush through if you knew the main path missions and you didn't do any exploring. But also the DLC for New Vegas sucked ass compared to 3. There was some serious good stuff in the Fallout 3 DLC, and I know there were a couple bad ones, but New Vegas, I don't think there were any good DLCs as far as I know.
Well, I have no idea about DLCs because I never got any DLC for Fallout games, but I did play and beat both of them. Both games I did a evil and good playthrough, pretty much, like, well, in general.
You do know though that the DLC for Fallout 3 actually like doubled the length of the game.
Yes, but at that point I was already disinterested. Right. I mean, I played it. I know what it is. I don't have time for this. Mostly, it's because of this. We don't have time for this now.
That was one of the games that I really didn't mind putting all my time into. I came home every day. I was going to college when that was out. Every time I got home from class, I would just sit in front of the damn TV until it was like midnight.
Yeah.
And
well,
I
did
just
this.
Put time in, and I loved it.
I did this, but with Mass Effect.
Yeah, we mentioned that in the other episode. Let's go down.
But anyway, Fallout 3. Yeah, no, I actually enjoyed Fallout 3, but I also enjoyed Fallout New Vegas. I love both of them. I do love playing on the hardest difficulty ever, and it was more enjoyable on Fallout New Vegas for some reasons. Mostly hardcore mode, and also that it just works better. It takes a bit more management, but it feels more satisfying.
Okay.
Because in Fallout 3, I had to save and load constantly, all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I won't disagree with that. That's true.
And in New Vegas, it's not that constant. And if you die, there's usually there's something wrong with Fallout 3 on PC. It was that when you autosave, there's a chance that you crash. It's it's totally random, and then you lose, and you're fucked.
I played it on 360. I mean, I had my own host of glitches, I won't deny that, but I didn't really have any issues with saving, as far as I remember. I did have a few crashes, but I don't think I ever lost much progress.
Yeah. Well, we had some problem on PC. New Vegas was a much smoother release on PC, so I guess that's why most people on the PC will prefer New Vegas.
I would sincerely hope so, considering it was, a year and a half or 2 years between the releases, and it's the exact same game engine.
Yeah.
So if they went and released a shitty product after all that time, that's not good for them.
But I also played Fallout 1 and 2.
Yeah.
The
old
originals, classic ones. And I love these two. I don't have much memories of them, but I do remember that I have them and I enjoyed them.
Yeah, I have to say, unfortunately, to my chagrin, I am not happy to admit it, but I haven't actually played the original Fallouts.
Oh wow! You should at least play the second one. That's what I suggest. The first one it's like XCOM a bit. It's a bit obscure.
Yeah. No, I know. I actually was around that game when it was originally out. I actually remember because I was a Mac gamer when I was in my younger days, and there were very, very few games that came out on the Mac, but Fallout 1 and 2, I think both of them got a Mac port. So I was aware of them, and I saw them in magazines and shit, because back then we could order Mac games from catalogs because no retailers carried them.
Yeah.
And I always remember looking at it, but it was no, I would go through that and end up looking at Marathon every time, and eventually that was the one I got.
Yeah.
So I didn't have a lot of money for gaming when I was younger. Yeah. I mean, I had all the consoles, but I didn't really have much for PC gaming, or Mac gaming in my case. Bucket of Lard, that would normally be really cool, but now it's not so great, because I'm Blue Baby.
Well, it still gave you 2 hearts, so
it gave me 2 hearts, which is great, but it's not as great as if I could replenish them.
Yeah. Well, that's the problem with the Blue Baby. He's fucking useless.
Yeah.
By the way, you should go to the treasure room now.
Oh right, I forgot I have that. I didn't have a key before.
Yeah, I know.
So what do you know about Bungie from back in the day before they created that thing? What was it called? Halo. Hey, look at that, the miter.
Wow. La mitre.
La mitra. Yeah. So what do you think about Bungie? Do you have any memories of them from before then, or did you even hear about them then?
No.
No.
No, that doesn't ring any bell in my mind. See what I did there, English? Yes, sir. Motherfuckers. Wow, these spiders are...
Okay,
oh my god.
This is a really shitty room. Yeah, so there's this game called Myth, which Bungie made back, I don't know when, 95, somewhere in that realm.
Oh, wow.
And Bungie, essentially, when I knew about them, they made Marathon and they eventually made Myth, and that was their thing. Eventually, of course, they came up with Halo, and then they took off. But a lot of the stuff in Halo actually came from the stuff in Marathon. They actually reappropriated several of the weapons, some of the character designs, some just little tiny things they just let seep in from one universe into the other.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you should definitely check out Myth. That was
not
bad
a
deal. I'm gonna die now.
That's
It's alright, we'll restart.
Just...
Replay. That's really shitty, because I had a miter and everything. Whatever.
Poor you. Well, you're playing with the Blue Baby, and... Sorry, but your training is not enough. You need more training. With
Probably.
Batman. Because...
It's not gonna happen, though.
I know. Anyway...
So yeah, I was telling you about how you should go get Myth. I don't even know if such a thing is available anymore. It might be one of those like abandonware titles. Maybe you can go find it online as like one of those, you know, some rogue zip file that was put up by them and you have permission to download, because I don't endorse piracy. But you should definitely check it out. It's a real-time strategy but action game. You know, most real-time strategy games, you like make your moves, stuff happens, you're trying to, you know, deal with other troops coming in, but this one you're actually directly controlling your troops, sort of like in Warcraft 3.
Yeah.
And things have physics and actual, like, momentum to them, so you feel like you're actually a character fighting stuff in a landscape instead of like you're a unit moving around, although you're still a unit. So yeah, it's a really fun game, and that was one of my favorites from when I was younger, and that was one of the first online games that I could ever play, because it was one of the few ones that actually had a way to connect, aside from like the original Diablo, which I think was like LAN only or something. But that one actually had like a matchmaking system, so I was super psyched to actually play against real people on a game. It was unbelievable.
Well, one of my favorite strategy game in my youth.
Yes.
Worms 2, of course.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a classic.
That was even way after though. Or you mean Worms 2 or you mean Worms Armageddon? Because they're both kind
Worms
of
2.
Okay, actual
Worms 2.
2. Got it.
The good one.
Yeah. Well, I liked Armageddon actually. I thought that was great.
Well, yeah, I liked both, but Worms 2 was the one I preferred.
I think Worms 2 only ever came out on PC, though. That was one of the only ones that never got any ports. I could be wrong on that.
Go.
Maybe it came out for, like, Sega Saturn or something, but almost all the other Worms games got a port or two.
Or maybe I'm talking about Worms 3D. I don't know. I know I played, like, 2 games with Worms. Yeah, I think it was in 3D, so I guess it's not Armageddon. What's Armageddon, then?
Armageddon was after Worms 2. That was the one with the most variations of like landscapes and the most weapons. It had the concrete donkey and the holy hand grenade originally.
Well, the holy hand grenade is in Worms 2.
Was it in 2 as well? Okay, well I don't remember, but
the flying sheep. Well, you know, the
super sheep,
the super sheep, the banana, the super banana, the old woman. The jetpack.
Did it have the concrete donkey? Because I think the concrete donkey was like the one extra.
Not the we had no concrete donkey.
Yeah.
Nope.
As far as I think most Worms people will say, like, I think Armageddon is like the definitive Worms game.
Oh, okay.
Because that was the last one that the main guy that worked at Team 17 worked on before he left. He actually just came back to make the newest one, which I can't remember the title of, but it's not out yet. And that's the one that's going to have all the liquid physics and stuff, so that's something to watch for. So Worms might be going back to its roots, in which case I'm sure we will spend many hours playing it, because I am a huge fan of that series as well, and I think that would make for some excellent co-commentary videos between us.
And level design, because you can make your own levels.
Yeah, I agree that there is level design in that, but I just like the randomness of it. I don't think I would want to.
It's still fun to put like 20 worms in a single line and then just use like super hacked hand grenade and stuff. I made one fly like over 2,000 meters or something like that. Yeah. What did I do? I took a hacked super banana and I made it so that it had like 50 frags once it blowed up. And, oh boy. Mother of all explosion right there.
I want to do it like a meta holy hand grenade or like a meta super banana bomb, so it's like one more level above it. So you throw the banana, 5 super bananas come out, and then 5 more regular bananas out of each of those.
That's pretty much what happened, right.
So it's like banana cubed. Or something. Something like that, I don't know. Yeah. Good job, Monstro. You really helped. Alright, so we're gonna go for a 3-run Blue Baby this one, perhaps.
You can still live this fight. Come on, it's Larry.
It's Larry. Yeah, he's no cable guy. Oh god, what an awful joke that was. I'm sorry.
I actually watched the movie, so I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that too. My condolences. Okay, so that's another one down. Let's do Trace.
Trice and probably the last if you put oh, it's the labyrinth. Replay.
Oh yeah, probably should, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, just give up.
I want you
It's
to
not worth
die, Isaac. No, Blueberry be not. Isaac. Nope, back. The poop.
Well, ain't the blue baby Isaac, but in
Yeah,
the
I guess
future.
he is. Oh
It's
man,
like
we
the
just
future
spoiled the whole
king.
game for everyone.
They knew. Come on.
They didn't know. They've never watched another person play Binding of Isaac, let alone played it themselves.
Oh, it's the labyrinth again.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bother re-rolling or...
Yeah, just go. Oh, there you go. Okay, good. No free item for you. Sad. Sad days, sad.
I mean, I usually do get a key when that happens. I can't say that there's too many times I've had to pass up 2 rooms, and if I do, I would reset at that point.
But last time you did lost a treasure room.
Yeah. It's an
That treasure
unfortunate
could have
thing.
saved you.
A lot of times it's because I'm just talking and I don't really feel like stopping.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Or maybe
right.
you just want to die and you don't
Maybe,
give a shit.
maybe you want to die, bro.
Well, I did want it to die, but that was years ago,
No,
man.
that's not even funny.
I know. But I still find it
Are you
fun.
gonna
No,
make suicide jokes on YouTube, dude?
Suicide is bad. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Oh, I'm sorry. This was a bit too far. Gay jokes, it's okay. It's limit, but suicide, no, don't. You know, Canada is one of the highest country with you know.
Suicide rate?
Yeah, the suicide rates.
I wonder how it stacks up with Seattle here. Or
Oh,
most
boy.
of the UK. Places that rain a lot apparently involve a lot of people shooting themselves and stuff.
Well, we don't have as many guns as you, so.
Yeah,
That's
you'd think
the-
it would be really easy. I always figured that it was Seattle not only because of the rain, but because of, like, the incredible perseverance of grunge rock.
So.
I think that's got to at least have something to do with, like, 60% of the people that go. But I'm not a huge Nirvana fan, so...
Well, in here we have a metro, so people just jump in front of it.
Oh, that's an awful way to go.
Yeah, because what they don't realize is that it's not gonna kill them, it's just gonna hurt them a lot.
Oh. I've seen,
And,
well, not seen, but I've heard tale of that people get trapped between the train and the platform,
Yeah.
and that's awful.
Um,
I don't even want to describe what happens to people when that happens, so I'm gonna move
yeah.
on.
There is no jokes to be done with these
Yeah.
people. I mean, just wanting to die itself is really bad. There is no jokes to be done with this. Black people, though, that's alright.
What?
It's a joke.
Yeah, no, I figured, but yeah, pretty random.
But
I guess
isn't,
if there was
like-
ever a place to make suicide jokes, though, it would probably be in the Binding of Isaac. If you know, a single video would be the right place.
yeah, well, the game is about this, sort of.
Lemon mishap. That's a really nice transition from poop to lemon mishap. Get your number 1 and your number 2 covered.
But you cannot have them at the same time.
No, I cannot.
Like in life. That's sad.
That is really sad, actually. Yeah. Nothing more comforting than number 1 and number 2 at the same time.
Oh boy. You're dying again.
I am aware.
I know. I just wanted to rub it all over your
Oh,
your
thank
face.
you.
So that's. I guess I had to do it. Oh, that's. Oh, nice move. Nice move. Oh wow, look at this.
Yeah, it's like I've played this game once or twice. It's hard to tell, though, with the way I play now.
No, I don't blame you. I don't win often. I did beat the chest with the
I
blue
don't
baby.
win, like, ever. Have you watched any of these episodes? How many times have I won? Like, 3.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. And you know what? The fans, they love it.
Well, I'm glad that they love it, and I love making them even if I die, because really, you know, it's a podcast at this point.
That's
Not even
that's
trying to
right.
pretend.
You know, the reason we call this the podcast is because you keep dying in there.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm a jerk. Oh, by the way, do you see all of these hearts? None of them belongs to
Yeah, I know. I was just sort of looking at the map and then thinking I needed to go look at them, and then I realized, no, can't do that. I would like this one. Maybe if I'm small enough, I could fit between this gap. I actually look like I could. Oh, good. A tinted rock that I can't touch because I don't have any bombs.
Oh my god, it's in your face! And it's great.
You know, if I actually did have a successful run at this point, the video would be like 2 hours long.
Yeah, and then it would crash and you would
and then
lose.
I'd lose it anyway. Yeah, for the viewers, we've had experience with losing these episodes before because we made them a little too long, and I guess Camtasia has issues with that. So around an hour or so is when we start to push our luck, and much past that, and we're like risking it. So, yeah. That's been another weird episode. I don't know, this has been not probably the most entertaining episode, so I apologize for that. But we did work in some scatological humor, some suicide humor, some race humor.
Well, not suicide humor, more suicide topic.
Yeah, suicide, way too dark to be talking about topic, yeah.
Yeah. Don't do it. You deserve to live. Except Nick, because Nick has to die. But only in video games. You know.
Well.
What? It's true.
You're the dude with the phoenix, so, you know about rising from ashes and stuff. The Dark Knight rises. I'm Batman. I brought it around. Alright, the end of this episode just happened. Bye.